Go on now, Yengu. Nachika is still resting.
Hey, Twasoli, we're here!
Oh, what a surprise. And even Shilonen is here too.
Oh, it's been a while since I've seen you, Auntie. I received Nachika's letter. She wanted a copy of To Kill the Brave, right? Well, there are several editions of the book in Natlan, and I wasn't sure which version I asked a messenger from the Scions of the Canopy. It seems this softcover edition is one of the most popular options, so...
You haven't changed a bit. Let's go inside. I was just boiling some chocoatl, so you can all try some. Shilonen used to love drinking chocoatl. You were already a big girl by the time I finally had mine. Oh,
Auntie, Traveler, please help me get her into the house.
Oh, Paimon will help too! Be good, Yengu, and don't get in the way!
Alright, let's get indoors.
sorry. Nachika's illness has been flaring up recently. I suddenly started to feel dizzy in the sun. I hope I didn't scare you. Have a seat. I'll fetch you a few cups of chocoatl. Please wait a moment.
Oh, I've already brought them over. This cup's for you, Auntie. And these are for you, too.
Chocolatl? What does it taste like?
Oh, don't worry. Auntie always adds a lot of sugar. It won't be bitter.
The last time you came to visit, you were still just a kid. But now you're a pillar of the Children of Echoes. No.
Oh, well, it's all thanks to the drinks I had here, and the books I happened to read.
We heard that you two are from the same tribe, but Paimon had no idea you were so close.
When I was little, my parents were always talking about how skilled Auntie was at forging ancient names, and how she was... The moment I became idle at home, they would toss me into Auntie's workshop to watch and...
Then I would have your parents go back, boil you a pot of chocoatl, and let you play in the house.
Yeah, and then I would drink and listen to you banging away with your tools in the work. But eventually, she moved out of the tribe to find some more space, and I didn't have the chance to visit again after...
Well, why did you seem so familiar with the place when you went to the kitchen for the drinks just now?
Because the layout of this place is identical to her old house. Let me see. Yeah, that should be Nachika's bedroom then.
That's right. I remember you used to but you're all grown up now. Even if you wanted to live here, I'm afraid you've already outgrown Nachika's bed. That's how Nachika sees Shilonen too. Whenever she's feeling better, she always asks me when her pen pal sister...
Well, yeah, I'm here now, and even brought a gift as an apology. I'll leave the book here.
You said Nachika asked you for the book? I hope it wasn't too much trouble to get. Really, I'm surprised that she even asked you for a present. When she's at home, maybe I've been too strict with her. She's obviously starting to like her big sister more than her own mother.
Oh, really? Well, I'd say I really haven't... Yeah, I wasn't able to help her when she was sick, and I didn't even come and visit her then.
Don't be too hard on yourself, Shilonen. You have great responsibilities as the name engraver of the tribe. We both know you were far too busy to take care of. The responsibilities on your shoulders also became far heavier when I gave up on my work.
You just had more important things to tend to, Auntie. No one in the tribe blames you. We all know that Nachika needs her mother...
But that doesn't change the fact that I gave up on my work. And even now, I still have not found the courage to become... I'm sorry to leave you to shoulder all the responsibilities alone.
Oh.
Whoa, why so somber all of a sudden? Don't be so sad, everyone!
Oh, relax, Auntie. I can handle the work. But once Nachika is back on her feet, you should get back to work and let me... You'll be the one who's busy then. And I'll be sitting at the side drinking chocoatl and cheering you...
If that day really comes, you can have as much chocoatl as you like. If you asked me before... But now that she's gradually recovering, I've also gained some courage to face what happened back then. Nachika's illness actually originates from the Abyss. That night, I was in the tribe, having a discussion over the forging of new ancient names. Before we could finish our discussion, the alarm started to ring outside. A horde of monsters from the Abyss suddenly attacked the tribe, so everyone banded together. I joined the fray as well, and it wasn't until the monsters were repelled that I got back home with some guards from the tribe. But I can't remember how long I spent searching for her. Maybe for 2 or 3 days. In the end, she was holding a dried-up embercore flower in her hand, and there were traces of abyssal corruption around her wounds. I know. It was all my fault. Before the incident, work was busy at the time, so I told her that if she could find an embercore flower, I would use it as material to... Oh, Nachika. My daughter. My Nachika. I was the one who decided to move my workshop to the outskirts of our tribe for work, and I was the one who left her home alone. Oh, my daughter. My Nachika.
Whoa, hey! It's okay, right? She already has the strength to write letters now, doesn't she? Well, Shilonen has even brought her a gift!
Sorry. I just can't control... All right. It's not every day. I asked someone to buy some ingredients for me. So, why don't you stay for dinner tonight? I'll make some shrimp bisque, grilled fish and...
Oh, help! That sounds like a lot to make, and we don't want you to tire yourself out.
Thank you both, but don't worry. It's just a few... You three just need to make sure everything gets eaten up. I can't eat a lot at this age.
Oh, we haven't had anything to eat yet, so don't worry. We'll make sure there are no leftovers.
Ah, it just occurred to me that Shilonen likes to eat cheesy crab hot pot. Why don't I make that instead of the grilled fish and mint sauce? I remember you don't like picking out fish.
Both are fine with me. I've learned to just chew up the fish bones now.
Oh, come on now. If you don't want to pick out the bones, I can just take... Anyway, for dessert, would you like...
How about grain fruit?
How about a cup of green fruit mixed with chocolate?
Okay, got it. I'll go start cooking, but could you... I ordered a bunch of ingredients, and they should be here any minute now. Come on, Shilonen. Stop lying around. You shouldn't nap before dinner. It'll ruin your...
Hey, I'm not a kid anymore, you know. You don't have to worry about...
That's beside the point. If you don't watch out for your health while you're still young, then...
Alright.
We'll go check on the ingredients with Shilonen. It isn't far, so it shouldn't take us long.
That...
No one's come to deliver the ingredients yet. Paimon thought we'd see someone come flying down on a Yokosaur as soon as we came out.
A messenger from the Scions of the Canopy wouldn't be flying here. They usually... No need to look. There isn't anyone on the cliffs.
Hey, you there! Sorry.
Oh, are you the one who's supposed to deliver the ingredients?
Ingredients? Are you kidding? I was nearly eating my... Never mind that now. Those monsters are...
Shilonen, Whoa, she's already got him to fight the monsters? Let's go help her out!
Alright, that should be it for the month. Oh, it also seems we're in good luck.
Strange, we didn't see any monsters on the way here.
Yeah, right. I use this road to deliver goods all the time, and I've never been attacked like this before. It's the main road in and out of the tribe, so people often come here to clear out any monsters. This area, I don't know what happened, but it seems like all the monsters around here have gone berserk. Even the docile Tlisole doesn't even forge ancient names anymore. So why can't she just move back to the tribe? If she comes back, Nachiko will even be able to find some playmates. She's, Nachika's playmates. No, wait, I feel like my kids have... Strange.
Look at that! He has a blaze gem inscription too!
You should go back to the tribe. It seems like you had quite the scare today. We'll take the ingredients back for you. I'll carry these bags, and you two can carry the rest.
If you say so. Thank you so much. I guess today's just a really bad day.
That's so weird. Why is everyone we run into today having trouble remembering stuff? Paimon's not sure how to say it, but she's got a string.
Once you live long enough, you'll eventually start experiencing straight... Let's bring the ingredients back. Otherwise, we won't have anything to...
Ah, you're finally back. What took you so long? I was starting to worry.
Oh yeah, we ran into some small problem.
Alright, as long as everything's okay now. You all have a seat. I'll get...
Whoa, there's so much tasty food!
They were all pretty simple dishes to make. Don't be shy. Dig in, everyone.
Paimon will help herself. Paimon will have some of this, and,
Ooh yeah, can I get another serving, please?
You're done already? Do you even chew when you're eating?
Of course! Didn't I say that I chew up the fish bone? I'll have just one more fish and leave the rest...
It's okay. Just go ahead and eat all you'd like. Her body is too weak to digest these kinds of things. I'll just make some broccoli.
Oh no, but Paimon thought she'd already recovered from...
Injuries caused by the abyss cannot be undone. The doctor said the fact that she's stable... But it's okay. Nachika can talk to me now and can even hold my hand, even if she will never again know that The doctor said the abyss has had an irreversible effect on Nachika's soul. The doctor also said this sort of memory loss isn't like simply forgetting something. Rather...
Huh? What? How does it...
You know about the woven scrolls that the Masters of the Night Wind used. Well, generally speaking, forgetting things is like when the woven scrolls would gradually start to fade. But the case of Nachika's memory loss is as if her woven scroll had been cut in two, and the portion of the books she loved to read, the flowers she took joy to grow, and the time she spent in this house were all cut off by the abyss. As one example of that, Nachika now only sees me as a strange, unfamiliar auntie. She's a good kid, and doesn't want to upset this lady who's been taking care of her so much, so she still calls me Mom. But I've always had a feeling that she's constantly wondering about things like, where is her real mother? Why is she stuck here? Nachka really has no idea that her real mother is right in front of her, and
So you plan on recreating Nichika's woven scroll all by yourself?
What do you mean?
Or should I say, you've already started reweaving that scroll long ago. The delivery guys. I saw it hanging from his waist, so I asked to borrow it from him. Don't worry, I'll return the inscription to him once we've figured everything out. These things are...
when did you know?
Yeah, I noticed it back when blaze gem inscriptions suddenly became popular among the tribe. It was then that I also noticed that everyone wearing blaze gem inscriptions had... Traveler, you've picked up on it too, haven't you? Accessories made using ancient names forging techniques. For what's only supposed to be a pretty souvenir, the shapes and patterns of these engravings are also identical to that. By making just a few slight adjustments to the layout and connections of the main pattern, you can pretty much and yet, you've never told anyone about these engravings in the blaze gem inscriptions that can be activated at any time. Am I right, Auntie?
I knew you were a sharp one, Shilonin. That's right. I have a way to cure Nachka and restore all her memories. I want to forge an ancient name for Nachka that contains all of her past memories.
And the reason they must be approved by the Wyab is because the memories they bear are all stored within the ley lines. Extracting those memories from the ley lines requires the Wyab's assistance. But your plan wouldn't need you to do any of that, right, Auntie? Your blaze gem inscriptions will help you complete that part of your plan in the ley line's place. You will use any ancient names you're trying to forge will be used to extract
A memory bank? Wait, so the reason all those people were having trouble remembering stuff is because the blaze gem inscriptions took away any memories related to Nachka?
Using other people's memories of Nachka to reconstruct her past?
You've seen through my plans, Shilonin. You're as outstanding as ever. Far more brilliant than me. I intend to use this method to collate all the memories related to Nachka and allow...
But wouldn't extracting memories like that hurt the person?
Not at all. Every time a blaze gem inscription extracts memories, the process is under my precise... This is the central inscription that controls all the other blaze... which will also soon serve...
You made all of this yourself, Tlisoli?
Yes. It was lots and lots of work. It was truly exhausting. You saw it yourself. I nearly fainted just from being in the sun. I could collapse tomorrow, or even in the next few moments. But Nachka's ancient name is still far from I've solved the issue of storing memories, but I still don't know how to connect Nachka.
I thought you just modify your own ancient name.
I considered it, but this matter doesn't have anything to do... It's of no help to me, and
You know the price to pay for making something like this.
Yes, I do. But as long as I can get my Nachka back, I'm willing to do what... Otherwise, Nachka won't have any chance of reclaiming her past once I'm dead and gone. She won't remember me, and she won't even remember... When that time comes, she will be left to drift around the world all alone. She is my daughter, the one to whom I gave the Nachka name. Whether it be as her mother, or as...
Shilonin?
I'll take the central inscription with me. I'm going to completely disassemble it to confirm its components and uses, and I won't make any promises until I've checked everything. Say goodnight to Nachka for me, Auntie.
Oh, wait. I've also finished inscriptions for the Traveler I'm sorry it took me so long.
Hold on, Auntie. The Traveler and Paimon have never met Nachka before, so you can't draw any memories from them.
That wasn't my intention. They're just ordinary gifts.
Huh? What was...
Nachka must have woken up and wants to get out of bed on her own. Sorry, Nachka! Don't try to get out of bed. Just tell Mom...
You go ahead and take care of Nachka, Auntie. Let's go, Traveler and Paimon. There are a few things. Let's head back to the tribe first. There's some things I need to get from my workshop. Disassembling the central inscription? It's not gonna be easy. You two can wait outside for a moment. I just need to go in and grab something. The workshop is a little messy, so... Oh, yeah, that's not really what I mean. It's not the mess it's just that the workshop is cluttered with way too much stuff. Books, files, and even everything's piled up to the ceiling. You probably won't know where to step once you're inside. Kachina suffered quite an unfortunate series of events the last time she went inside. Well, after entering the workshop, she was shocked to find herself face to face with a massive woven scroll from the Masters of the Nightwind, and then she turned around. She tried to step out the way, but tripped on a poster tube that was behind her, and then boom! The forging blueprints came crashing down right onto her.
Oh no!
She's lucky I noticed in time. I found Kachina in a daze and managed to save her before an entire set of the history of the Children of Echoes was about to bury her. Ever since then, Kachina always waits outside the door and doesn't dare take a step in whenever she comes to see me.
Yeah, you're an artisan and craftswoman after all. We thought there would be weapons and all, but it seems more like a lot.
Well, my primary work is forging ancient names, which is much trickier than making swords and tools. Aside from the necessary craftsmanship, I also need to consult. You probably already know that each ancient name represents a certain spirit, behind which are countless related stories. In other words, the essence of an ancient name is the physical manifestation of, and as a name engraver, when I'm working on a new ancient name, I'm not only trying to, but more importantly, I'm also trying to understand this, and to do that, I have to collect as many related stories as possible. But, as you might know, people tend to add a lot of, for stories that have been clearly exaggerated or altered, I must gather other related stories and information. This way, I can filter out all the absurd and exaggerated details and restore. Only in true stories can you find the authentic spirit. And this is the only way for the spirit to become an ancient name that matches it.
We've heard about the concept behind ancient names before, but after hearing you explain the details, Paimon can't help but think that ancient names...
Well, no matter how powerful ancient names could be, they would never be able to suddenly turn into a blade or allow you to smash through an entire cliff in one punch. It's just a form of spiritual power that's passed down from generation to generation. It doesn't have those, well, take your own names, for example. From the moment you appeared in this world, some person had, and that person then condensed this blessing into your name. It may feel like the moment you received your name is already in the past, but it will always stay with you and move with you in the future. Names are blessings for the future from people standing in the past. With this blessing, people will become more confident as they walk into their future. To put it another way, it's like having a lamp in your hand as you walk through the darkness of night.
Oh, Paimon gets that. If you're alone when you're walking in the dark, it's easy to get scared, but if someone else is walking with you, then it won't be nearly as scary. And, well, you might still get... The Traveler always has Paimon by her side, though, so she'll never have to worry about... Oh, Paimon sure many wish they could be in your shoes, Traveler. Paimon's always flying, of course it gets tiring. But we're getting off topic. We can talk about that later.
Anyway, this is what Calisoli told me when I was training as a name engraver. And to be honest, I've only understood 20% of what she said at most.
But doesn't that mean you basically don't get it?
Well, that's not entirely true. Auntie and I have at least come to a consensus on the most important... you know, I am sick of talking. We can talk about all of this later. Please,
Did you hear a whole section of...
It's fine. It was just a bunch of very old ancient name records. I've already kept this set of phlogiston wedges in the back, so it wasn't easy to take out. I had to resort to brute. Come on, let's go disassemble the central inscription. Here we are. This is the place.
This cliff is pretty high. What are we going to do here? Are we going to climb to the very top and then throw this inscription down the cliff?
I'm going to use phlogiston to make an engraving circle on the cliff wall. Now let me see if this thing can even turn on. I was still in a print before we attempt to engrave the inside pattern of an ancient name with phlogiston. We always use this to draw only after we've confirmed that phlogiston can flow properly through the internal engravings can we start formally working on the small If we want to dismantle the central inscription in a non-destructive manner, we'll have to use this thing. I really don't...
Oh, so you'll be able to see what it looks like on the inside without...
For the most part. If it were just an ordinary unfinished ancient name piece, I'd just take it apart and pour phlogiston into the internal engravings to see it. But since it's a central inscription, it would be better not to destroy the blessing.
So, Shilonin, does this central inscription fall under the 20% you understand about ancient names, or the other 80% you don't understand?
Oh, don't worry. As I said, Auntie and I share an understanding, which is names are intrinsically valuable. Only by having names can things be sorted and categorized. They allow the world to become more orderly and identify. For example, when I order ore, I would usually say I need volcanic crystals of about 35% purity and no more than 3% of impurity. Without specific names, I would only be able to go to the ore merchant and say, I want this and this. No, this isn't it. That one. No, not that one either. Yeah, you see what I mean? Names are a crucial part of how we standardize our workflow. Without names, the work would be impossible. Yes, because forging ancient names is first and foremost. As for the question of why it's important, as long as it does not affect your ability to perform your work, you'll gradually understand it as you put the process into practice. After all, creating an ancient name is quite the... Well, let me break it down even further. We're not in the tribe right now anyway. Essentially, by forging ancient names, I'm assigning nicknames to the hero. Giving someone a name is a subjective expression. You just need to express your hopes and wishes for them. But giving someone a nickname is a much more objective expression. To come up with a fitting and accurate nickname requires much. If ancient names or nicknames aren't descriptive enough, no one will remember them anyway. So the best I can do is gather all the information I could and try to come up with them. Even a minor mistake in the process could cause people to misunderstand the nickname. For a name engraver such as myself, such mistakes would be considered a major blunder.
Paimon isn't trying to come up with a nickname for Shilonen. Besides, all of Paimon's nicknames have been very descriptive.
Phew, now I'm curious.
Are you?
Of course, this is also my line of work, you know.
A nickname? Shilonen. Well, she uses phlogiston to forge weapons and,
Yeah, not bad, and quite fitting too. I'll remember it, but you should keep observing my work, Paimon. Maybe you'll come up with an even better nickname. Right, okay, time to make like a smith and start smithing. Bring it! Adjust the inclination by 2 degrees. Stop. The error margin is within an acceptable amount, but I'll extend the inscription link a little more just to be safe. I'll leave some space here. When the linked engravings are activated, the inscriptions here will overlap with each other. There! That should complete the flow.
amazing, Shilonen! You were running all over that cliff as if it was flat ground!
Oh no, it doesn't have anything to do with my tribe, it's just the phlogiston adhesive I have on my... But after all that running around, I'll have to infuse them with more phlogiston again. Huh. I should prepare a spare supply of phlogiston to bring with me next time. More or less, yeah. I can show them to you when we next find the time, but let's get to work first. Let me see. Start with anchor 1 and activate it with density 3 phlogiston.
Whoa! A super huge diagram! Plus only central inscription is even flowing! So are you done checking the inscription, Shilonen?
I didn't find any anomalies in the phlogiston engraving. All the adjustments are indeed based on ancient name engraving techniques.
That means we can help Tlisoli and Nichka now, right?
Well, probably, but I have good news and bad news. Oh, but
Paimon will cover her ears after the good news.
well, even if you cover your ears, the issue will still continue to exist. But, what are your thoughts on absorbing memories? I knew you felt the same way, and that'll save me some initial explanation. It's, hard to control the absorption of memories. Technically speaking, this type of inscription, by herself, Auntie can't handle that level and scope of work, but if she has accomplices, it is completely possible for her to use this inscription to accomplish far...
Accomplices? You make it...
Well, here's the good news. Yes, this blaze gem inscription would be the perfect tool to commit crimes, but we haven't found any accomplices. From a purely objective standpoint, we can consider that possibility, and the bad news is, there's still an underlying problem with this blaze gem inscription that I believe I've mentioned this before. Ancient names operate with the help of the Wyab, granting them the power to read information kept in the ley lines. In this process, the Wyab actually function like relays, helping the ancient name bearer. If you remove the Wyab from the process and don't use any tools, then finding trying to scoop up a specific grain of sand from a rushing river. Yeah, exactly. Anyone who attempts to do so will likely lose most of their cognitive function or become a babbling madman. Now, let's consider the memories that Auntie has gathered as the ley line, and Nichka as the only... There's no way Auntie would let Nichka plunge into the river of memories without any tools. She'd only be overwhelmed by the surge of memory. And considering that Nichka has forgotten all of her past, she'll be unable to work on her own to accurately find the correct path. Only Aunt Tlisoli can help her filter the correct memories of her. So, if my hypothesis is correct, Auntie is actually planning on turning herself into Nichka's Wyab to help her extract the corresponding... In an ideal world, this would be perfectly fine, as long as every extracted memory is correct. Nichka would essentially be getting her past back. And I also believe that there won't be any mistakes in everything that Auntie remembers about Nichka. But Auntie is not a Wyab. Her body won't be able to handle the load for long.
But how can we solve this problem? No matter how we try,
Names are blessings for the future from people standing in the past. I've also made up my mind. Come on.
Shilonen. It looks like...
Yes, here's some research that I've done. You can reference it to modify. I'll also help you continue working on the Blaze Gem inscriptions. But the memories that can be absorbed by the inscription will be limited solely to Nichka's past. We'll plan a set time frame together. If you attempt to extract any memories beyond this scope, then I'll consider that as committing a criminal act and halt all work related. After the memory bank is constructed, the Blaze Gem inscriptions, absorption functions, must be stopped immediately. Only functionalities...
I accept. Thank you, Shilonen.
Auntie, you know I can't stand it when you do this. If you needed my help, you should have...
Using technology for ancient names to forge other things without permission is no
Yes, it's a major departure from the technology's intended use, but it's nothing compared to what... But once this is all over, you must come with me to see Pakal. And
That's fine. I'm willing to accept any punishment for my little...
all right, let's clear off the table and come up with a plan. I need some time to consider how to let Nichka control the Blaze Gem inscription on her own and extract the memories from her
Oh, how could I just hand her a birthday present that you specially brought for her? I've picked out a box and packaged it up. Wait till her birthday and then bring it to her.
No, it's just an old book. There's no need to...
Oh, is Nichka up again? What was all that noise? It sounded like something broke. Uh-oh, what if something fell on her? We should...
Nichka, don't hurt yourself.
Shilonen, is that you? You're Nichka?
How many times have I told you? Don't get out of bed on your own. You are running a
Hello, Nichka.
Thank you for the book. I've already read it several times. You've already read it? But didn't Tosoli package up the book that Shilonen?
No, she's all mixed up. The one she read isn't from a few days ago. She told me she wanted a book. I know nothing about these kinds of books, so I eventually found one and bought it for her. I put it in her room once I got back. Soon after, she suddenly developed a fever. I was so busy taking care of her that I forgot about the book.
Auntie, do you know which version of the book you bought?
Which version? The shopkeeper said it was the one with the perfect ending to the story. Oh, it's all my fault. You wasted your...
Oh, it's all right. It's just a book. As long as Nichka enjoys it.
Oh, right. Nichka probably doesn't know us. You're Paimon and Miss Traveler. Mom. Oh, seems like everyone knows who we are now.
Yeah, Nichka seems to be doing pretty well today. Since she's been stuck indoors for the last few days, why don't we take her out for a walk?
Take her for a walk. But considering her condition...
Oh, don't worry, Auntie. She'll be safe with the Traveler and me. We won't leave the tribe, and if anything comes up, we'll be sure to find... Besides, it's her birthday in a few days, and we need to go to the tribe to... What do you think, Auntie?
I promise I'll be good, Mom. Didn't you say before that I need more fresh air?
All right. As you wish. I also happen to have a few repaired Blaze Gem inscriptions that I need to get back to the tribe. Wait for a moment. I'll go get Nichka's water bottle and some towels.
Talk about being prepared.
It doesn't hurt to be prepared. Okay, let's go. Please be good now, Nichka. Don't...
Oh, you can let me carry these. And don't be a stranger, Nichka. Feel free to tell us anything. And even...
Yeah! It's not often you get to go out to play, so just have fun! Everything will be fine! Okay, thanks everyone. And please don't worry, Mom. I'll be good.
Let's go look for Igno. I've had her Blaze Gem inscription for a while now, and I'll finally return it to her today.
Tosoli, what brings you to the tribe today? Oh, she seems to be doing much better now. She's even out and about.
I hope so. Here, Igno. This is your inscription.
Oh, thank you for bringing it back for me. Oh, by the way, I came across a piece of good quality ore a while ago. I remember that Nichka would become so happy every time she saw a shiny.
I'm sure she'd love that. Thank you.
My pleasure. Give me a moment. I'll bring the ore.
Oh, I can make the jewelry for her. What kind would you like, Nichka?
I would like...
Something shaped like an embercore flower would be nice. She was always asking me before to make her an ancient name with an embercore flower design.
Mm-hmm, noted. I'll make that as a gift for her next birthday. Sorry, Nichka. It won't be a surprise.
That's okay. Thank you.
Found it! Sorry to keep you waiting. Here. By the way, Nichka, feel free to write to me if you ever want to know more about ores. Well, I was shocked last time when you wrote me out of the blue asking for a volcanic crystal.
Sorry about that. She can hardly contain her curiosity now that she's still too weak to go out whenever she wants, so she begs me every day to help her write letters to people in the tribe about...
That's how you know she's one of the children of...
Everything's looking up! Oh, we're just like the main character in in the new version of To Kill the Brave. According to the story, we should be right around... To kill prayed to the goddess of mountains and fire. Let my brother's name ever live on. The goddess replied, I've heard your prayer, but your brother is no longer your kin. His name has sunken into the deepest of depths.
Then Tequil said, turn my blood to fire so my heart may illuminate the depths. I will bring my brother back before my blood runs dry.
Oh, you remembered that whole line, Nichka? Paimon remembers that's exactly what the book... huh? Paimon finished both books in one sitting. A lot of their content is nearly the same, so it's easy to get mixed up. But the ending in the older version is more interesting, even if it's hard for kids to, well... Oh, wait! Nichka hasn't read the other ending. It's okay, just wait a bit and...
That's not true.
You already know the other ending?
Hey, what are you all chatting about so happily?
Huh? Mom, Miss Traveler and I were just talking about We were just talking about how the bad guy was defeated and everyone returned home safely. It's a really happy ending.
Aren't happy endings always nice? But if you already read the whole thing, then what will Mom... Guess you'll have to go to bed early tonight. But I'll buy you some more fairy tales next time, okay?
Okay, Mom.
It's pretty good quality. I'll be able to give Nechka a beautiful and durable piece. But, you know, for now, let's focus on celebrating her upcoming birth.
Next, let's visit Apashpalan. He should be... Stay close, Nechka. Don't go...
Yes, Mom.
My eyebrows keep twitching today.
That means you're about to hit the jackpot, Apashpalan.
I didn't expect to have 2 name engravers coming in today. What are you looking to buy, Tlazoli? Well,
Whoa, offering a discount just like that? Plus,
she was once our name engraver, and did a lot for the tribe. It's only fair.
Thank you for your generosity. I've finished preparing you a blaze gem inscription. Come on, Nechka. Say thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, so this is Nechka. Tlazoli has shown me some pictures before. It looks like you're doing much better now. How about this? Go ahead and...
No, that's all right. Mom told me that you've already
Oh, well, that was for your family. I've never given anything just for you. If you don't feel like it...
Oh, no need to stand on ceremony, Auntie. Go ahead and pick something for Nechka. His drills and small clamps are good quality. The measurements of each part are exact, and I always come here to buy things if I find myself in a pinch. Oh, do you have any child-friendly safety scissors? I remember seeing a few different styles.
I have a few in stock, but I put them in the back. Let me bring some out for you.
Oh, no need to bring them all the way here. Why don't we just go in the back and choose there? Ichiro?
I don't know much about that kind of scissors. Why don't you just...
Well, there are too many different designs and varieties of kid scissors. If you don't come and help me... Come on, Auntie. It'll only take a moment.
and there goes Shalone dragging Tlazoli off to buy more stuff. Ooh, what a busy day.
I won't run off. Paimon.
Paimon's favorite? Tequila, of course. He went through a lot to rescue his family. In the old version of the story, he was never able to reunite with his family, but he was still really strong and fought as best as he could. What about you, Nichka? Which character do you...
I like...
Oh, the one who was possessed by Kualikwe, but never forgot his... If it wasn't for his determination, both he and his brother would have been defeated by Kualikwe in the final battle. Of course! A story's only interesting if you can... Hey, Nichka, why don't we play pretend? You can be Rima, and Paimon will be Tequila, okay?
Miss Traveler? Can I play the role of Kuatlikwe?
Wait, isn't she the villain? In the old version, she even ate Remak and took on his appearance. Ah, right. She read the version with a happy ending. And that one, Kuatlikwe was defeated and the brothers both survived. Well, it doesn't matter. Only the lines at the end were different. You can go on ahead and say your favorite lines, Nichka. Paimon's read both versions, so she'll be able to...
My favorite line is the one from the end.
Come here, Nichka. Look at you. You're sweating.
Mom!
Let me wipe your forehead. Now, drink some water. This child.
We've picked something out for Nechka. A Paishpalan will deliver it to Auntie's house once he's packaged.
Oh, we were just about to get to the exciting part. Really? Oh, now that Paimon thinks about it, Shilonen has dragged Tlazoli away from us a couple of times now.
Let's talk later. Just trust me and act normal for now. Oh, we should head to our last stop, Auntie. It's real hot today, and we shouldn't let Nechka be in the heat.
Right. Let's go see Chevin and head back home. I finished repairing your blaze gem inscription, Chevin. I've also reinforced it, so...
Thank you. How about the volcanic crystal?
Yes. Thanks for...
You're welcome. I just want to see...
Thank you, Miss Chevin.
It's fine.
I was wondering where you got the ore for such a large-scale blaze gem inscription. So you must be one of Auntie's accomplices, then.
Oh, Shilonen.
We already know what's going on.
Yeah, had me worried there. I thought we'd been found out. We'd be in real trouble, but to be honest, I won't be able to cover it up for much longer. I've been traveling away from home every few days, and the ore reserves have noticeably decreased. The last time the call came and asked me about it, I could only say that I'd been using up a lot of ore to research new styles of jewelry. As for why I had been leaving so often, I said that I'd found a new ore vein and wanted to extract some new gems from it. Sorry.
Sure, we can sit for a moment.
Miss Chevin, can I go see some of the jewelry over there?
You mean Amisha's work? Sure, go ahead. Remember to stay in the shade as much—
Paimon wants to go too! We'll go together! Paimon hasn't looked at Natlan's jewelry very closely yet. Really? Then Paimon's gonna take a good look—
You haven't bought any jewelry for a while, Auntie. Why don't you pick one out?
Come on, Nichka! We don't know anything about Natlan's jewelry, so you can help us—
Miss Traveler,
Come here, Nechka.
Huh?
Sorry, Chevin and Shilonen, but it's already getting late. We should be heading back now. It'll be Nechka's birthday in a few days, and there's still a lot for us to do before—
No problem. I'll be sure to bring her some beautiful jewelry to—
Mom,
You're getting hot again. Here, Mom will carry you. Let's get going. You forget to take care of yourself once you stop playing. Let's go back and we'll have a talk.
I didn't.
Nechka, I never taught you to lie.
Sorry, Mom.
Nichka's looking at us. Paimon feels like something's not right. What should we do?
No, Nechka was having so much fun today that she forgot the time. It's not a big deal. Let me help carry her home. I'm worried you would also have to recover if you carried her the whole way.
No, it's fine. I'll carry her. Let's go, Nechka. It's time to go home. Thank you, everyone, for spending so much time with us today. Please be sure to come to Nechka's birthday party. Alright, it's nearly bedtime for Nechka.
Oh, Auntie, remember to give her the book, that, copy of...
I understand. Really, do you think I'd let your efforts? It's very special to receive a book from you. I'm sure she'll put it somewhere.
Yeah.
Oh, put it somewhere?
Well, I've read the story to her many times already. She's even memorized—
No, that won't be a problem, Auntie. Nechka's probably never heard this version of To Kill the Brave.
Oh, what's different about—
The majority is about the same, but the ending is different from the one that you bought her. The one I gave her is the unedited version that was originally public. It was released long before Nechka fell ill.
Oh, but I remember you were never very interested in fairy—
Huh. Well, I was just thinking that if what you said about Nechka's illness is true, she shouldn't be able to remember anything. So, the ending to the original version of To Kill the Brave is also part of the— In other words, if she hasn't recently read the old version of the story, then she shouldn't—
I don't understand. Why are you so concerned about the ending of this book? Even if maybe she snuck out somewhere when I wasn't watching and read the first edition of the story.
Oh, okay, that is a possibility. After all, she does remember things that have happened recently. In which case, yeah, let's go ask around the tribe and see if anyone remembers Nechka. There are only a few shops in the tribe that sell books, or we can just ask Nechka where she'd read it.
The booksellers all have inscriptions, so there's a chance that their memory—
So, you admit that the inscriptions can affect the tribe's current memories? I was very clear that I would consider that a crime and would stop all work on it.
There must be a few more books at home.
I do not wish to see your blood be reduced to ash, but I have seen the light.
I beg your pardon?
Nechka, where did you read that book?
Go home, Nechka.
I...
Are you disobeying me?
You're the one who wrote me the letter, Nechka. You're the one who wanted the book. Only you can speak for yourself. We're listening, Nechka. Right here, right now.
Remember my name, brother. As long as you remember me, I will never...
Silence.
That's the line from the old ending! Nichka, remember—
I know everything! Shilonen, help me, please!
Something's blocking the door!
Get back!
Shilonen, wait for us!
The tunnel is blocked. We can't go in. There might also be...
Whoa. What?
It seems Auntie put all the extra inscriptions she made here. If she's trying to finish that ancient name, there's only one place she could go.
Is this place?
Auntie's workshop. It was supposedly closed after she stepped down from her position in the tribe. But it appears that we've all been deceived.
people up ahead.
If you're up to shady business, you have to hire shady people to help you. Let's go, don't hesitate.
Almost here too. Where should we go now?
The transport system seems to still be functioning. Let's go look for the controls and get this cart running again. Maybe it can take us further inside. All right, let's keep going.
You got here quick. Impressive.
Nichka's up there! What are you planning to do to her?
I never lied to you. All this time, I've only been, even though she's not my daughter yet. But once everything is over,
What is she saying? Is she not Nichka?
so you figured it out. I want to use memories to awaken. She has stayed in the Night Kingdom for far too long. She's afraid of the dark and cold. I'm the one who made her stay there alone, so I must bring her back. Don't worry, Nichka. Mom hasn't forgotten anything. She has always remembered your name.
Then, who's that girl lying up there?
She's a child from my tribe. Her parents were killed in the same abyss attack, but wouldn't you know it, her birthday is the same as that of my Nichka. I raised her and took care of her for many years. I thought that, taking her in, I was so happy the first time she was willing to call me Mom. But then, I suddenly felt very... Is she really my child? My child's name is... How could I be happy? My little Nichka is still waiting for me. As I said, I only want to bring Nichka back, even if it costs me everything. And now, the time has come for me to pay. As for my useless ancient name, it's if you're not willing to help me, then you can become the fuel for Nichka's ancient name. Shilonin, you have yet to make a move. I take it you're examining the inscriptions around you. It's no use. I've already set up the Blaze Gem inscriptions, and the engraving it's all thanks to your ideas. Now, the central inscription will finally be after Nichka returns. I'll make sure to invite you to her birthday party.
You're not gonna go up there, are you?
There's a flaw in this engraving diagram. The weak point is almost about to activate, so
Don't worry, Nichka. Don't worry.
3,
Mom will always be with you.
2,
Wake up, Nichka. Now!
1!
It's alright. It's alright. You'll see Mommy soon. Nichka.
Keep back! Those are distorted thoughts. And the mists are the thoughts' twisted cries. If you become tainted by them, they will control you, and you'll never be free again.
Where are you? I don't want medicine. It hurts. It hurts. Why am I alone?
Nichka. Why?
No more medicine. Will you stay with me forever? Please never leave me again.
Telasoli, you're the one who twisted Nichka's name into a shackling prison. It's time for you to hear her true voice. Stone engraved and echoing peaks. Converge, disperse. In ashes be reborn. For flames born anew, and the blazing dawn.
Mommy will be with you. Nichka. Always. And forever.
Mommy, I've always been with you. And now you're finally listening to me. The old births the new, as flowers shield the roots, so life ever cycles until we return to the loam. We've known each other a while, but we've never met. You're Nechka? Yes, but I still don't know your name. My name's Nepeka. It really suits you. Nepeka, I bless you from the past and wish that every day of your future will be filled with peace and happiness.
I saw Nechka and was speaking with her, but now... Oh, Nechka? Nechka! Where is she, Lonin? You saw her too, didn't you? I felt her hands and hugged her. Those gray shadows were just a minor mistake. I just need to restart the ritual again.
Have you still not come to...
What senses? I was not wrong. She's just a little upset and was trying to ignore me. That child sure knows how to throw a tantrum. But I understand. I can accept that.
Enough, Tilsoli! The person you summoned with the Blaze Gem inscription wasn't the real Nechka. You collected memories of Nechka from countless people, but you forgot one thing. Among what you gathered were not only real memories, but also countless. Didn't you realize what kind of emotions people would feel upon seeing Nechka's condition? When people held a dying child's hand, when they felt her faint breath and saw the helplessness in her eyes, when they sensed her body growing, what could they feel but abject pain? You absorbed those emotions into the Blaze Gem inscriptions and solidified them as a piece. Those gray figures were projections of that past. They could only reproduce the appearance of Nechka in her sickly state. What the real Nechka wished to say was drowned out by those twisted and painful thoughts.
I didn't want things to turn out like this.
Nechka has always been with you, Auntie. Everything has long been recorded on your ancient name. You exhausted every option and sacrificed everything in the hopes of saving your daughter. But have you forgotten the true meaning?
My ancient name is...
The immovable love between you and Nechka has already been recorded in your ancient name, but names are blessings from the past to the future. You told me that, Auntie. You gave Nechka her name, her first... But now, you've turned her name into a prison by taking an innocent child captive.
Nechka is everything to me. Without her, I can't see any future. And as for blessings... what blessings have I had since the day she passed? I see her in my dreams every day, grasping my hand, but I can't say anything. I can't grasp her hand. All I can do is shout her name over and over again until I wake up. Every day, every single day, I've hated myself, and ancient names too.
You think... Auntie, do you still remember the last words Nechka ever said to you? The reason you haven't felt blessed is because you've forgotten the true past. Auntie, you've been wallowing in memories of your imagination and refused to let go of them. A name without a past is nothing but a withered tree with no roots, rotting without a future. It's over, Auntie.
Slowly now. Why don't you stay lying down? Oh, on second thought, this might not be the best place to rest. Shilonen, Nechka, Nepeka can already stand now, so we made our way over.
Thank you, Paimon and Miss Traveler. I'm fine, really. The real Nechka helped.
That's good. If you became Nechka, then this story would really become the Tequil... This isn't the place to chat. Come on.
But what about Tlasoli?
Oh, don't worry. She won't be able to cause... Alright, I've locked Auntie in the house with a few ropes. I'll take her to the tribe shortly to be punished. As for now, we can get away from the house and get some sun. After dealing with all of that, I'm completely out of...
She's already planned out everything. Shilonen, it's still so scary to imagine. Tlasoli wanted to turn her adopted child into Nechka, and she even nearly succeeded. Yeah, she was so cool in the final moments. She went right into action and took control of the situation instantly.
Well, it's all thanks to Nepeka's resilience. She never gave up. If it weren't for her bravely trying to get help, then I wouldn't have noticed Auntie's plan so easily.
It was thanks to all of you encouraging me. After all, this was already the last time. I tried to get the attention of many others who visited before, but they were all either quit. Even if I told them everything, Tlasoli would just blame my illness to cover it up. All she had to do was start to cry, and then the guest would try to comfort her, but completely she would inspect all the letters I sent and any gifts I received. And then, if I didn't comply, she would force me to. It would put me to sleep for a few days, and it would be hard for me to remember anything. I would see a lot of weird things while I slept, and I would be so scared every day. If I wasn't able to get your help this time, I might have just given up.
You have us now, Nepeka. If anyone dares to hurt you again, the Traveler and Shilonen will send them.
Yeah. Sorry.
You are already super brave, and you even managed to call Shilonen for help. Shilonen isn't the kind of person who gets distracted easily by crying. She pays attention when someone's talking and doesn't miss a beat.
And it was because of your help that I was able to pick up on the details. Without you, it would have been extremely difficult for her to communicate that she... Tlasoli would certainly be more on guard if I tried to speak with her, and would probably have just kept...
So we had a part to play too! But where did Tlasoli even get the confidence to try this scheme? When Nechka was alive, was she not scared that someone would realize that Nepeka wasn't Nechka?
That's certainly a possibility. The inscription she created would not only collect information related to Nechka's past, but it's similar to graffiti. If you want to paint something new on a wall that has been painted before, then first you must remove the old paint. It's possible that I was also one of her targets, which would explain why she was so willing to let me have the central inscription.
Whoa, and you still took it? If it were Paimon, she would have thrown...
Well, you can't uncover the truth without taking some risks, right? If I hadn't disassembled the inscription myself, I would have...
So you suspected her from the very beginning?
Oh, no, she's my auntie after all. How could I have seen her as a villain from... The most I did was keep the possibility and a corresponding plan in mind, and it was just our luck. But now that I look back on it, we still managed to rescue a suffering child, even if... Anyway, I think we've just about summarized everything and praised each other enough by now. Everything is finally over.
So, what should I do now?
You should do whatever you like, of course. No one's going to lock you up anymore.
But everything I know is about Nechka. What she'd like to eat, which flowers she enjoyed. I'm not her, but I can only be like her. I don't know, Shilonen. I just don't...
Oh, don't worry, Nepeka. The Blaze Gem inscription isn't working anymore. No one...
But I no longer remember anything about myself now besides my name. I'm scared, Shilonen. What should I do?
Oh, don't cry, Nepeka. Here, take this. I took some ore from Tlasoli's collection and made...
A Blaze Gem inscription! You can make them too?
Oh, of course not. It's just a pretty piece of stone. Take it. This is your first blessing, the one you received from a pair of people. It has always protected you and stood over you for all of past...
But I don't even remember the names of my parents.
I won't make any big promises and say everything will return to normal. I can only promise that no matter what the future holds, your name will never fade. This is a blessing given to you by a name engraver. You'll continue to grow and mature as a sapling sprouts upward and becomes a healthy tree. Your name is your starting point, as well as your God. Remember your name and everything you've experienced, and you'll know.
I'll do my...
You can do it, Nepeka!
Thank you all.
If you really can't come up with what to do, don't worry. Just relax, and we're from the same tribe after all. If nothing else works, I can always go to the... And until then, you can stay at my workshop. I can handle another mouth to feed. I don't know if the plan will work. Well, rather than placing our hopes on a plan that relies so heavily on luck, we should just... Well, anyway, enough about all that for now. Let me take Tlasoli back to the tribe first. Oh, gosh. I nearly forgot that we haven't even had dinner yet.
Huh? Oh, anything.
Oh, good. Let's go. We have a lot of work to do. We have a very busy future ahead of us. Oh, and one more thing. Happy birthday, Nepeka. you're here. Everything's been taken care of now. I was just a... Well, the tribe is still discussing that. I mean, not many have ever used ancient names to commit a crime. What I do know is that Slisoli's workshop will be closed permanently, and any remaining incomplete blaze... And as for the completed blaze gem inscriptions... Anyway, at least her ancient name is fine. Otherwise, we'd... Oh, and speaking of ancient names, I actually have some good... Now, once all the blaze gem inscriptions stop working, the memories will return to their respective owners. Yeah, that's right. Huh. Wait, now that I think about it, in her attempt to get Nechka to come... Now, Nechka really is gone, but everyone is about to remember her. Phew, what a bizarre... She's resting in my workshop. I contacted others from the tribe and told... The tribe hasn't responded yet, so I'm planning to take her in for now, but that's for another time. For now, she should just... After all, she's got a busy future ahead of her.